Alex Corretja explained why Rafael Nadal may return as soon as possible after suffering a new injury setback. Alex Corretja believes that Rafael Nadal will be back on tour as soon as possible after suffering an injury setback in Brisbane. The 37-year-old was forced to pull out of the Australian Open with a micro-muscle tear, but he could reportedly be back in training in just 1 week. Speaking exclusively to Express Sport, fellow Spaniard Corretja said Nadal would likely enter tournaments as soon as he was healthy instead of waiting until the clay swing. Nadal returned from a year-long injury hiatus at last week's Brisbane International, showing promising signs until he picked up a new injury. The former world number one needed a medical timeout during his quarter-final defeat to Jordan Thompson and later announced his withdrawal from the Australian Open, explaining that he wasn't ready to play best-of-5 set matches. However, the Spaniard sounded optimistic as he said it was good news that the issue was a micro tear in the muscle. Unrelated to the left PSO's injury that ended his 2023 season, Nadal did not make any announcements about his schedule, though he is set to contest an exhibition match with Carlos Alcaraz in Las Vegas on March 3. Many believe Nadal could wait until the clay swing to resume competition as his most successful surface. But Corretja thinks that the 22-time major winner will be back as soon as his body allows, with the muscle tear having a short recovery timeframe. Quote, "My feeling is Rafa wants to play whenever he's ready," the former world number 2 told Express Sport. "If that means that this is before Indian Wells, he will go to Indian Wells. He's not going to say, 'Oh, I'm going to wait until clay.' Because no one secures that he is going to be healthy for clay. No one is telling you, if you wait for the clay, it's better. You never know. Clay is also pretty demanding. It's long matches, physically it's tough, movements are tough." Quote. Corretja, who will be part of Eurosport and Discovery Plus' team during their live coverage of the Australian Open, thought that Nadal could make an announcement once he resumed training with the potential to compete as early as next month. He continued, "It's obvious that on hard courts for the joints it's a little bit risky because it's a little bit harder. But as soon as he is ready to practice we will see him, he will say again, 'Okay, I'm getting back to practice,' and he will put a small goal to go. If he's ready, maybe he's ready to go to some of the South American tournaments on clay like Buenos Aires or so. But for that, he needs to be healthy. If he's healthy, he would like to be on court as soon as possible."